Hey everybody, so today I'm here to talk to you about the new Doom reboot. I have to say I'm actually really excited about this game. I don't get excited about big games or new games very often, so it's been a long time. I am really looking forward to this game. I'm planning on buying it and showcasing it here on my channel, so if you want to see more of the new Doom reboot when it comes out, please do subscribe if you haven't already. So as far as the new Doom reboot, first of all, I'm going to answer three questions in this video. Where some of the inspiration for this new game has come from, why I'm so excited, and what exactly you need to know about the new game, why you might want to play it as well. So, first of all, obviously, the big thing is that they're going back to the root to the Doom franchise, Doom 1 and Doom 2. The original games, of course, when they first came out, were actually shocking with their violence, but not only the how gory and violent they were, but also how fun it was actually, because it was such fast, intense gameplay. But that's not everything as far as returning to the roots of this series. The fact is, it's not just returning to the original game. It's the original game itself has actually greatly evolved over the years because they made the source code available. So new engines came along like Xandronum with new capabilities and mods. Of course, modding was big in the game to begin with, right from the beginning back in the 90s. But now you've got things like a game browser, or server browser, co-op, deathmatch, different game modes. As I say, Xandronum is one of the big ones, if not the big one right now. It's set up so it will automatically download maps and mods for you. When you join a game, it's got all kinds of mods right in. And that's actually the key to where I think a lot of the inspiration for the new Doom reboot has actually come from. There's a mod called Brutal Doom that came out a few years ago, and I've just familiarized with it myself recently. I have to give a shout out to my buddy Angelo for introducing me to it, actually. I used to keep up with the new engines and stuff. The last few years, I kind of let it go, and of course, that's when the most exciting stuff has happened, actually, in some ways. So, Brutal Doom. This is a mod that actually renewed a lot of the original game ideas by kind of increasing the pace and upping the violence even more. So it gives the game a really raw, fast, manic feel, which is how the original Doom actually felt to play it when it originally came out. But that feeling kind of got lost as other games came along, and that style got a little more widespread. But that sort of initial rush of adrenaline and just the manic pace of it all. Brutal Doom really brings that back, ups the violence. You can blow off limbs and all kinds of stuff. There's even a rip and tear fatality mode, which actually is very similar to the glory kills in the new Doom reboot. So I really think the developers were probably playing or looking at a Brutal Doom mod when they started developing the new Doom reboot, which is not to say that they're taking everything from that either. But the rip and tear fatality thing in Brutal Doom only happened when you get the Berserk power up, whereas in the new Doom reboot, it's really kind of core to the whole thing. And I think if you watch the trailers for the new Doom, you can see, they've grabbed inspiration from a lot of places, and they've incorporated so many different things. So, at the same time, it's not really Doom 3. They're going back to Doom 1 and Doom 2, and even some of the mods maybe that have come along over the last, couple of decades since those games originally came out. But it's not really Doom 3. I mean, it maintains a little bit of the graphical style, but Doom 3 was more of a horror theme. It was a little slower moving. Whereas, the new game is obviously fast-paced, and that's really going back to the roots of the original games. They may have taken some inspiration from Wolfenstein: The New Order, where there's also glory kills in there. That's another place they might have picked up that kind of mechanic. If you look at the multiplayer, it really harkens back to the Quake series. If you want to see, what makes Quake multiplayer so fun, you can go have a look at my Quake videos with my friends. Those are pretty funny. They've even included the quad damage, which is really a Quake hallmark for the multiplayer, so that's in there. At the same time, though, going back to the roots of both Doom and Quake with the community features, the modding, they've even said, the ability to make your own Doom with the new SnapMap feature, which is, well, it's a whole set of features to make your own maps, even define your own gameplay. So it's not just co-op and deathmatch, it's so much more with the multiplayer. That also goes back to the roots in so many ways. Again, both Doom and Quake were designed to be modded, and still are. Both of those games are still modded. The original games from the 90s still have a big fan base, and they are developing mods for those constantly. Again, I've got my Quake mods. You can go check out, our own multiplayer videos that we've got like that. But at the same time, as I say, it's not just going back to the original games and stuff. They've added new ideas like double jump and grabbing ledges and climbing ledges. They've added more verticality than the original games. Again, which is part of keeping everything fast paced. Like if you've got a level with a big vertical face, or you've got multiple levels, there's different ways to traverse it that way. But again, the core mechanics and really what harkens back to the original games is the fast and fluid gameplay. It's a run and gun game. So it's not like modern shooters where you stop and you hide behind cover and regenerate your health or that kind of thing. No. And again, this is actually a quote, what they're calling it push forward combat. It's not stop and shoot. It's not Counter-Strike where you stop and you shoot. It's not Call of Duty or that kind of thing where you shoot and then you hide for a bit until you feel better. No, there's no stopping in Doom. I mean, you can, but it's going to punish you for it. Actually, you're encouraged to keep going, punished for hanging around. This is why I'm so excited as well, because it's my style of game. If you look at my Left 4 Dead 2 videos, one of the things I tell you about Left 4 Dead 2 is keep moving. It's really core to that mechanic, and I enjoy that kind of gameplay. So this is a rock and roll, heavy metal style game. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to show you, I'm probably going to do it in a separate video. I'll show you the Brutal Doom mod. Maybe I'll add that as a link to this video tomorrow or the next day. It is currently February 25th, so if you're watching this, 26th, 27th, or somewhere later, check out the link. I'll show you Brutal Doom in more detail. I have, my own original custom maps that I made back in the 90s, and I'm going to play through those on Brutal Doom and do that as a separate video. But I hope this gives you some idea what the new Doom is going to be about. I'll link to the trailers. There's a whole playlist of trailers that Bethesda has put out, and of course there are other people that have been trying to put stuff out as well. But really a lot of the stuff you see is reposts of the original stuff that they've already released. So I'll link you to the playlist. I'll link you to Brutal Doom and some other stuff. As I say, stick around. Please do subscribe. I'm going to cover this game. I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you like this little preview of what it's all about. It's a whole different style of gameplay than modern shooters for the most part, and I'm really looking forward to it for one. So please subscribe, check me out, look at my Quake videos if you want to see the funny multiplayer stuff, look at the Brutal Doom video if you want to see why I say the new game is drawing so much from that. I hope you liked the video. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.